Welcome to Berkshire Sweet Gold Maple Farm and our sugar house here in Heath, Massachusetts. This is where we produce our single batch, single crop maple syrup. We built the sugar house in 1997 and started part-time, and then eventually made this our full-time livelihood, which has been for about the past, I'd say at least a decade, 12 years about. Yeah.
So this is agroforestry, this is agroecology, meaning what we're looking to do here is how to hit all cylinders on an ecological and conservation basis, and then establish really strong customer relationships. Because those relationships, the knowledge, the science marketing we do, the framing that we can do, that's all based in the biology and the physics of maple, and the history of maple, and the crop usages, which you can look at the website. All of that is what drives and establishes small-scale agriculture as strong and protected and independent from commodity agriculture, from high volume, low price point. That's not what we do here. We do small batch harvesting. And over the decades, we just have the strongest market in the United States and Canada. And we know this because we're involved in all the associations and interacting with people, and they have different reasons for what they do. In this market space, we have thousands of customers who are driven and dedicated, not simply because they might like us or might like what we're doing in our activism as ecological actors, but because the syrups are so outstandingly different. These are small batch syrups produced with equipment which may look like familiar equipment to you that you've seen in breakfast food maple harvesting, like vintners or like oil producers or wine producers. We all can use the same equipment, but we use it differently. And the way we're using it here is to produce 45-minute short batches, which you can look at on the website. You can see in the shading, you can see in the color that each one of these has been split out, and the flavors explode. And then it's tied into the history of the crop. So most of our customers are not doing pancakes. They're doing mixed drinks and meats and vegetables and breads and all kinds of creative things, which maple always was for centuries, but got lost in commodity agriculture when it became all homogenized.
Yeah.
So by splitting it out, we end up with something that's just dramatically unique, stable, and we've been through how many hardships in the last 30 years? A lot.
Several challenges.
Everyone has, through economic hardships. We're stable. The market is strong. The customers hold with us. And they've done so even with the huge changes in the pandemic. We have just exploded mail order, exploded shipping. And we're marketing the farm with the entire 2021 crop, 1,000 gallons, maybe a little less if we sell some of it off, but this is active shipping, this is ready, turnkey, ready to go, customers waiting, and they really, really, really want this place to succeed. It's very important to them. And it's important to us that you guys understand that we're not just marketing a farm, we're marketing a culture of relationships that we call agroecology, that we call it's kind of an entrepreneurial enterprise.
We produce all of the great syrups here in the evaporator, and we use techniques that allow us to produce a batch about every 45 minutes, and so every batch has a different taste. So we're not part of the grading system of maple, because that's about creating a standard. And so this kind of variance that we're harvesting is what has allowed us to thrive and makes Berkshire Sweet Gold so unique. So you're not, if you order a light amber 1 month and you try another one the next month, they're not going to be exactly the same. And it's this variance that allows our farm to thrive in the face of commodity agriculture, because what commodity agriculture does is it's all about standards. So even in organic farming, now big ag has taken it over, it's about standards. But variance is something the big producers can never do because it's not efficient at their scale. But at a family scale, it's tremendously beneficial, and it allows us. You know, when we started this farm, we were told, you'll never make a living as a maple farmer unless you have a restaurant. And we proved them wrong by the kinds of harvesting and processing that we do, and then the kinds of relationships that we've built with our customers and the kinds of marketing, the direct marketing we do, that has really thrived and been really successful for us.